Let's see what happens next. You're finishing up Dam for now. Next stop, the complex. Continue to explore, head for the exit. You'll have plenty of opportunities to return to Updam later, so don't feel like you need to spend 2 hours in the beginning. You die before you leave this district. Colt will restart the loop, losing weapons and trinkets. Oh, that's why they have guns that are like rare and more common, because if you're constantly picking things up, it needs to be this randomness, I guess. All right. Colt's learned all he needed to know here, so he'll immediately progress to the location of your next goal, the complex. Let's go to the complex then.
They're very hand-holdy for this intro part.
Which I don't really mind, because like they're saying, you might spend hours and hours here just looking around. So I think they probably put that in because the playtesters were just dicking around in here forever.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense though, because like I do like when games offer you a little sense of freedom, but it's like, look, you kind of have to have like some sense of structure, so that people don't get like completely lost.
Yeah, because you could ruin the tension, the pacing. Hey, brother, I bet this wasn't what you expect, but Frank takes care of his friends. Don't care that you're military. I can't have a geriatric soup slurper like yourself roughing it out there on the beach like it's the fucking siege of Havrilud. My pa fought in it too, you know. The stories, man. He said y'all ate your shoes. Anyway, enjoy yourself the view, Captain. 110% platinum tier and every bit of it yours. Not half what you deserve. You're always welcome down here on the rock, Colt. Yours, Frank. Doors to get too loud, find yourself a bomb and lob over his wall. Alright. So, Frank, we're military, but we're old. Or retired.
Who the fuck is Frank?
Fist bop, fist bop, fist bop. Okay. Large caliber rounds. There was a sleek personal trinket. Good. Ear tap. That is pretty impressive. That's the perfect thing to have. You're bringing somebody back to your flat. Some kind of a fox. I remember the fox from the branding. Alright, let's go to... Where do we want to go? The strange door and up down with a microphone. Charlie runs a mini-comm. Stacks of firepower. No, what we want is to go to the complex. Freestad Rocks. The complex. And where is it? Up them. It says we'll automatically start from there. So maybe the complex is where we started, or Freestad Rock was? Love to read themselves right.
Another fucking code.
God, I remember playing Deus Ex Invisible War, which was one of my first games of this type. And sneaking around the apartments in Seattle. And they're really sad apartments. Like really, because the people there are all suffering from this disease that they have, and they need to pay a lot of money to constantly keep it at bay, and it's, you know, government controlled or like big corporation controlled for the drugs. It's really sad, and I remember this really sad music called The Lower Heron Loft, which is a great track from that game. And just remember going into the apartments and reading through people's emails, and you're sort of experiencing these micro stories and micro puzzles and figuring things out and getting not collectibles, but getting useful things from it. Quite emotional.
Micro puzzles.
Micro puzzles. Micro dosing. I heard people are doing micro wiping, where they leave a little bit of feces around the butthole. I can't tell if that's real or not.
Is that true? Wait.
This is what I heard. Somebody wrote this on Twitter. Could have been a joke. Could have been real. It's actually quite a lot of it's a good bacteria there. People who bleach their butts, you're destroying your butt's ecosystem. Are we?
It was like the EPA is worried about your butt's ecosystem.
Yeah. The environment, you could have climate change down there. Ooh, the music's so good. You can't hear it, but it's like light bossa nova jazz. Oh, it's gone. I was in Quebec City yesterday, and it feels like this. Very old and European. Almost impossible city to get around in. If you don't know exactly where you're going, if you take the wrong road, bam, you're going up in like a mountain, down, you're ramroded around. If you want to go one block in a direction, you need to go the opposite direction and do 2 U-turns. Crazy.
Does it also feel like you're in a death loop?
It actually did feel like we were in a fucking death loop because we kept trying to go and check out like where are we gonna eat, and we go down a road and then we go okay, I want to go see the restaurant. What was that one? And then to get back to the beginning of that block, you got to go around and around and around. It felt like we were stuck in the old part of the city, which is beautiful but very touristy. And you know, we're the type that if we go to a blow this joint. Okay. If we go to a city, like we're trying to find a cool restaurant, you're looking for something that looks owned by, you know, like one person, or we're looking for, okay, where's like the handwritten chalk sign and not the gaudiness. So we kept seeing all these places and we were like, Stella kept thinking, this is for tourists, I'm not a tourist. And I go, I don't know, the review said it was good. But we realized, I'm like, that's just the thing in Quebec, in the French part of Canada. They like gaudy, tacky things. Because we were going by all the art galleries and everything was like aggressive and lots of colors and movement. We're like, oh, so all their stores just look like tourist stores and the restaurants, even if they are the real deal.
I'm just imagining Stella's happy because you guys picked like a non-touristy location, but then the food is terrible, but she's like sort of begrudgingly eating it.
Yeah, it's like this kind of hole in the wall, and it's like the owner's son is the cook. He's 14, and he just makes you shitty craft dinner, macaroni and cheese.
I like that apartment. From the looks of it, you didn't either. Why is that?
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie?
We actually
Here's
didn't
your
eat anywhere.
Nestle
The whole time
water.
we were
Give
there.
approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did. Once. We used to be
I'll
friends.
never drink Nestle
Can't you
water.
read?
Oh, so that's why you told everyone to kill me.
But I'm the only one talking to you. So what does that tell you?
That I hang out with the wrong people. All right. Control center. Shut it down.
I'm liking this game so far. It's setting up a lot of mystery and tension, and they're dull. I mean, they gave me the double jump really early, but it seems like they're holding back on the other shit. Oh, I didn't fucking set up my trinkets or anything. Didn't feel like I had an opportunity to. Yeah, down. Okay. They should have given me a trophy for that. Ducking and going under that would have been good. But I feel like Arcane doesn't give a fuck about, like, trophies as much because they're a multi-platform developer. They always go computer and a console. I know that this is not on the Xbox right now, but I think that they're, I mean, just, like, look at this.
Are you a trophy hunter?
Definitely not. I tried with Ratchet and Clank, and I did succeed in getting my platinum trophy. Hated it. I fucking hated it. Especially in that game, because I thought it would be easy because that game's kind of small and contained and objective based. But, oh my god, hunting down like 50 Blaznuts and frig frogs.
Wow, that was pretty loud.
Waka juices.
What?
Awful. And that game sort of falls apart the more that you try to explore the areas.
I can't hear a word you're saying, man. You gotta speak up for fuck's sake.
That's hilarious.
What was that?
I was talking over it, but there was an explosion and now this one guy can't hear anything.
I was wondering what was going on because I was looking at it and the screen's just like, it looks like you're constantly going in and out of ADS.
Oh.
Like the way they did the explosion effect, it kind of, the way the weapon moved was kind of funny.
Ooh, I love the sound of an old-fashioned rifle. That poof. And then the way it sort
Sound of
reverberates.
rifle shots in the morning.
Good way to wake up. I love that tiny little X when you kill somebody too.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. When I saw that first, it's just like, is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Ooh, a delightful little red X.
What is it from? Why do we like that?
don't know. Not Minesweeper, is it?
No. Oh,
Because you can mark
maybe.
the little mines on the grid with an X and Minesweeper. I know that it is, but
Oh, let's try the nail gun.
oh yeah.
Are you a nail gun? Oh, I love that little analog dial on the side. Oh my god.
It's probably not gonna hit as strong as the rifle,
But they said
unless you
sound
get like a headshot up
headshots.
close or something.
Okay. Oops.
But I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so it took 2 shots from there, so I probably just missed the head. Controls are in another
Like how
bunker.
he just like pours a handful of nails into the gun.
If it had a little magnet, that'd be cool. Then you could just like sweep your... You could throw the nails up and then magnetize the gun through it.
Oh, I know this is unrelated, but did you see the Tiny Tina Wonderlands trailer?
No, but I know you're.
Oh, you're gonna have to check that
Borderlands
out. It looks pretty neat because it's got the D&D stuff, but one of the reloading animations for the guns kind of reminded me of the nail gun. It was like you just pour like a bunch of little crystals in top of like this, I don't know, like a spice grinder almost.
lover. Oh, cool. Good old Borderlands. Them and their crazy guns. What's name was really good at that too. The guys that made Insomniac, Resistance, Ratchet. They're the best guns.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Quebec City, all the graffiti was really polite. Like this stuff. Food sucks. One, like the graffiti I saw, there was a politician. They just drew a unibrow and a mustache. Like, all right. One said "ce n'est
Real
pas."
Banksy.
Yeah. One just said "ce n'est pas," which I think in French means this is
This
not
isn't.
later. Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah.
One said "I love you, Dad." That's not even vandalism. That's nice.
That's like a tattoo you'd get in prison.
Yeah. Dad or daddy? Prison, that can matter. I love sneaking up behind people and pressing a button. You just gotta spin with it, and then they can't break your neck. If Steven Seagal comes up behind you, spin with the next spin.
It was funny because I hear you say, I love sneaking up behind people and pressing a button as I'm watching a slightly delayed version. And as you're sneaking up, I see the other enemies' little like thing rising.
Oh, yeah. Ah, no. Oh, yeah. How far back do we go? Ooh.
Oh, and do you lose your equipment? Oh, wait.
Not
no,
on a
the
reprisals.
reprisals, it's fine.
Yeah. And so I have one more reprisal, I guess, up in the top left. ×1, wiki waki. God, this looks so much like Prey. Eat like with, especially with those kind of like fractal digital type visual elements.
I think you're still technically in the tutorial, so I guess there's still a bit more to go where you can do like those little glowy things.
Okay. Still in the tutorial, so the amount of times I've died so far is embarrassing. Or part of the learning process.
Yeah, I think it's just a hard game. Or at least like it can be a very punishing game.
Which makes sense, because if you're trying to make stealth powerful, you need to make it that you quickly get overwhelmed if you had a bad plan. Or you get overwhelmed. This guy looks like classic Riddler. Or more like the Riddler and the Joker put together with the purple.
Just because he has the bowler hat and purple.
Yeah.
What the hell? He dropped a ton of crap.
Yeah, you got all the trinkets.
Something's not quite right.
Oh, and you can mark people, too.
Oh, you can get those vending machines, I think. You can get like ammo and stuff from them.
Yeah, I touched a couple and these little Pokeballs came out, but I couldn't interact with them yet. I love when guards ask if someone's there. It's your job.
Oh, yeah.
Stand at the ready and murder anyone that comes through. Hello, is anyone there? And not even in like a sadistic, ironic, crazy way of like, is anyone there? Just very pretty casual. They actually sound scared. Maybe they are scared of Colt, the captain.
I mean, I guess that's like kind of the point for guards. Like, depending upon what kind of place this is. Like, when you're a security guard, I think you just want to like, your main goal is to alert somebody else
Right.
to the other people's presence. So
I like that. But I feel like they're only here to deal with our character because
with you.
there's nobody else. The only people around here are these mannequin people. See, she's got good sight. She's an alerter type, I guess. I like how they always forget immediately after. Oh, somebody racing around over there.
Oh yeah, what the hell is he doing?
He's a much slower spotter. She's quick, though. Okay, we need to deal with her quickly. All right. You can't store any noise-making things. You need to go get them. Wondering if I can get down here around her.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any hackable stuff around. Distract them.
Wonder which way that guy's gonna turn. Good. Correct way for my plan. Freedom is cat trade. So many guards for this room. Oh yeah, you can mark them all too. I should be doing that. Kind of feels a bit cheap though when you do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit like too much knowledge, right?
Yeah, because you do that and then you have the X-ray vision.
Yeah.
And I think you can mark a lot of them. It'd be kind of interesting if you could only do it to one.
Mm.
Maybe I can go up and give you the...
That would make a lot more sense. Like he's paying attention to one specifically and kind of has intuition.
Yeah. Jam that radio. Jesus. That guy was, he had a bit more detail than the others, it seemed like.
Well, it takes a lot of shots with that pistol.
Yeah, this pistol no good. That's better. Eyes in brackets. That's a great subtitle.
I don't want that to be the way I go out. In brackets.
On Twitch, you have a heart attack and just type in brackets, dies. And
Yeah, like rig up like a little thing that has, it's always measuring your pulse, and then if it ever stops, it just types that in.
Uh-oh. But see, nobody... Oh, no. But like with the nature of talking online, nobody would ever think you actually died. They'd be like, you know how people say something and then they're like, picks up dog and rides on horse, pants heavily, dies.
Open bracket, literally died. Close bracket.
Yeah, it's like if you had a heart attack when you're on stage doing improv or something. Oh, he's so believable. You have a heart
He's
attack.
even twitching.
So committed. Let's just bask in this moment of him lying there in silence and respect his art until he gets up and says scene. It'll be like a Philip Glass thing, you know, that pretentious modern composer who has a song called 4 minutes 33 seconds and it's just a bunch of silence and no one plays any music for 4 minutes. Yeah. And the piece is
Do you think he did any mastering on that? Gotta make sure to add the right amount of reverb, you know?
Oh, I bet you he did. I bet you he fucking did. I bet somebody made $4,000 mastering that. Somebody sent me, because Norm Macdonald died, a hero. A hero of mine. I love him. And my friend who really loves him sent me this thing, and he goes, "Best tribute I've seen so far. Watch it till the end," which is really strange language for him to use. Watch it till the end. And I watched it, and it was this guy kind of singing like a piano-y ballad about him with slow motion footage, and the lyrics really weren't that great. Some of them fit, some of them didn't. I'm going, is this a joke? For you to see if I'll go, oh yeah, that was good, even though you think it sucks. Or maybe you think it's good. But it wasn't good. I don't know how to, but it's such an important topic. I don't want to be like, man, this sucks. This thing you sent me sucks. So
what'd you do?
Nothing. I just didn't say anything at all. Which is a lame reaction. To not, just to like ignore something your friend sent you. Hey!
Yeah, gotta be diplomatic, I guess.
Ah, the fucking... God damn it. So the nail gun fires pretty slowly. So
There was a health station back upstairs.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's like those things that look like a big hill.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're right. Great description. Oh. Okay.
Even has the recharge like in Half-Life, right? Like those little med stations.
Oh, yeah. Very, very Half-Life-y, very Bioshock-y. And Bioshock was very Half-Life-y. So what was
I've also seen some comparisons to Team Fortress 2 because that has that kind of Art Deco aesthetic as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I would say what came out first, Team Fortress 2 or Bioshock?
Team Fortress 2, I'm pretty sure, came out first.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that was 2008, and Bioshock was probably like what?
I think Bioshock was 2000.
Probably 05, 06 or something.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember like vaguely the timeline. It's like roughly when I was in college.
I bookmark times where there's 2008 and everything that happened after that. 2008 and everything happened before that. Because I think 2008 was the recession, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was kind of a that was a change of a lot of things. Like, all right, okay, we gotta. And then 2008 to about 2014 feels like maybe 2013-ish. That stuff in 2013 feels different from stuff happening now to me. Whereas like 2016, 17, 18 feels like it's linked up to now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, he did just dump some nails in. Cool. That's so cool. I don't know, but that could also just tie in with life events of my own. But I don't know if you feel like, do you have different chapters in your life than those years?
Yeah, I think there's always going to be things that are gonna, kind of end up as they're kind of like bookmarks, right? Especially things like relationships, beginning and ending, careers, like all that kind of stuff ends up working as bookmarks a lot of the time. Some more so than others.
Just ahead, just inside. That's where we need to go. Okay, so this is a pretty good tutorial spot for giving you lots of high vantage points, lots of things to hide behind. Not too many enemies like some of those other places. I wonder if it's like a Metroid type thing where they're trying to keep you out of certain enemies or certain areas with so many enemies. Whereas this one felt a little simpler, and it's just got the one, and that's like not even moving, and I can't even access it. So who cares?
I feel like this area has done a lot more for you, like practicing stuff, certain combat techniques and skills and sneaking, than some of the previous areas did. Like it's sort of forced you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one big room, it's so many people. That was pretty tricky to get around. But I mean, with more difficulties when you really learn to engage in the in the systems and really use them to their fullest and see what actually works and what doesn't. Oh, it's weird they don't let you read that.
I do feel like there's a little, not quite aimless, but it kind of has that almost a little bit of a feeling of like, I feel like the direction could be a little bit stronger because it's just kind of like you're meandering through these complexes and you vaguely kind of have this idea of what you're trying to do, but and I guess it kind of fits with the whole memory loss thing, but
Yeah, it's not like a game that sets you up with a mission and then you're going through and it's clear. And I think you're probably right with that. First day.
She does all the research.
Working in a glorified
In a way,
utility.
it does kind of work because like everything is sort of unknown, and
Protect the loop.
it builds up that sense of uncertainty and kind of like halfway a sense of dread.
Value is 6465537.55.
But then you're like with these enemies that lose their attention so quickly, it sometimes dissipates very fast.
Yeah, yeah. I think because there's not really a lot of places to go hide, so I think they need the enemies to... Like, the areas are kind of smaller, so I think they need the enemies to quickly give up. Like, just
I
there.
thought there was going to be more distraction stuff, like things you can hack, and I know
Yeah,
there's like radio stations and things that go off sometimes.
yeah, there's the alarm clocks we saw. Some bottles you can throw around.
I like you're going all Jason Voorhees.
Oh, yeah, the big machete. Cool. Spice grinder. Strela.
Michael Myers.
I guess this pistol sucked pretty bad.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you have
this
the
guy's
nail
over
gun,
there.
so you always have.
I didn't realize that guy was there.
It took me a second to actually, so I had to wait for the delay, and then he just popped up, and I'm like, holy crap! Just this guy's just rummaging around behind them.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, gotta be a switch. Around here somewhere.
Did you see the weird like shooting animation there?
Mm-hmm.
Like the enemy was like shooting, and the gun was like moving up and down.
This looks like it does
Yeah,
something
that was odd.
important.
Ooh, that rifle's really good.
The rapier.
Yeah, the blue one.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
I
me.
can only carry these
so
two?
what? I gotta find a fucking battery, whatever the stupid thing
Yeah,
is.
swap out your regular rapier. Rapier.
This one. Oh, I see. Oh, right. That's a blue one. Empty battery. What is Eon? Yes. It's a way of life, state of mind. Okay, so it's just propaganda. They have an exclusive island, isolated from society's impending destruction. The visionaries have assembled the greatest group of similarly minded people to host an event, the likes of which have never been seen before, ever. Even bigger than Firefest.
I was going to say the same thing.
Ian's cutting-edge technologists, artisans, and mixologists. Man, this is basically Bioshock. Will turn the island of Black Reef into a pleasure-seeker's paradise. Ooh, Firefest. An endless repeating day of delight and debauchery. Enjoyed free of consequence and prosecution. Don't save civilization, escape it. Aeon can be your lifeboat and pleasure cruise with 1 million destinations. Every one of them fun. If you have a little concern or connection to the fate of the outside world, possess at least an associate's degree, then join us. That's funny.
I like how they're like, it's like disorder is approved, and they expect it to sort of also act as like a utopia, but it's like everybody's going to trash the place, you know?
But then it resets.
I guess that's true. I keep forgetting that.
That
Like
fucking-
the whole idea is that it's stuck in a loop.
Yeah. I can just smash that bottle, it'll come back. I think Japanese people would appreciate that the most, because they have those... They have those rooms, right? You can go in there and just have a temper
Those time
tantrum.
travel rooms.
They can, Oh, wow, this is quite the puzzle. Battery.
Wait, there was some right next to it.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to take that one that was so far away.
All of this is... They're like really preparing, like maybe there's people that bought a PS5. They haven't played video games since PS3. So they only know the dumb games from back then. I was going to say PS1 or PS2, but those games are hard. Ooh. Oh, batteries explode, make lots of noise. Gotta be another.
That seems a little bit excessive. Like, what is that? A Samsung phone for a battery?
Oh, Samsung. Yeah. They were the ones that had the phones catching on fire for a while.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're juiced. Show me what you can do.
tutorial. All right.
Delicious tutorial.
You ever wondered how our beloved time loop functions? Long ago, the Isle of Black Reef experienced a cataclysmic event which tore the fabric of space and time. We call this tear the anomaly. I founded the Eon program with the visionaries to protect and study the etheric imbalances of this phenomenon, and thus, you must protect and study us. The visionaries follow the three tenets. If the loop is threatened, refer to the LPP.
LPP?
Oh, shit. The LPP is at the security office on Fristat Rock. Notify the head of security, and he will tell you how to use the LPP to protect the loop.
LPP sounds
All right, that makes it.
powerful.
That's a little interesting
Could do
now.
some damage. Yeah, let's go get the LPP.
I love the. You'll have time. Come back here later. Don't worry. Don't worry. Poke around. LPP, yeah, you know me. So that guy's no Andrew Ryan in terms of, public speaking, charisma, ability to use his technology to get his message across. I can't believe they give you 3 ammos. Oh, it's because you can't really carry too many guns. So.
They look like those cigarette vending machines.
Yes, they do. Uh-oh. Oh, you can press square. Shit.
Cancel grenade cooking.
Press the cancel button on the grenade. That's not gonna do it. Were there any more pills around here? I don't think so.
I don't. Oh well, I guess there's those up top. Those little handhelds. Oh, look at your feet. Look at your feet.
Yeah.
There's like that little sentry. There's like a briefcase.
Oh, yeah.
So that thing is cool.
Oh yeah, they love portable turrets in their games. I like when you carry a little portable turret around with you for a while. I remember in Prey really enjoying it, and it felt like it's your little buddy.
It is funny, because you just know they had to have used the same logic. Like they took code from Prey and just pretty much dropped it right in.
Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, they share a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, the only downside is the fact that you can't shoot or do anything while you're holding it.
Uh-oh. Fuck! Oh, the LPP. Whatever. The quicker when they want you to go to a new area, you just die, and then they'll take you there. I haven't had a Juliana come into the game yet.
Yeah, I think there's a certain point in the tutorial where I think that actually happens.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can I put on... Right, loadout. What do we got here? Select the... Wait, we only have that for a trinket.
I'm surprised they didn't force you into doing the loadout thing. Like, actually direct you there and, like, open it automatically or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But this recoil one. There was the one earlier where they were forcing my hand, but... Yeah, they didn't, because we got a whole bunch of trinkets from those guys.
Oh, yeah, you can see on the side of the weapon, when you open up there, like, on the right side, it showed, like, jamming tendency and some other stuff.
Okay. Alright, I thought I would have had more, things to put on. There's all those ones that I grabbed from that guy. Wait, explore first.
Oh, well, remember, you did lose stuff.
Yeah.
If you die, you lose your inventory or whatever you found.
Okay. Security office. Okay, it's on Fristad Rock. Oh, back in we go.
Really are.
Oh, that's easy. I'm a drinker, occasionally a drunk, man about island. Everyone knows me, everyone hates me, handy with a gun, quick with a joke. I dress well, and why the fuck is everyone wearing a mask?
You forgot to mention your little Hagama thingy?
It's a heck of a jig. I'm done playing this your way. It's the cult show from now on.
Okay, all aboard, sweetie. Choo-choo.
I said cult show, not cult. Fuck it. Next stop, security office. Choo-choo.
Okay, so now everything is vastly different. More destructive. So by the end of it, everything's just going to be totally fucked up and crazy. That's interesting. I like that. I mean, your ability to sneak up behind people and murder them is so powerful and fast, because you're always going to have that. You always have the option to have stealth. A lot of guns, but you lose them. There's a lot of guns to pick up.
What's a life in time?
Is this the only guy right here? They covered up that guy's face so it'll look sharper. But yes, that's the thing, is I don't quite get why they're all mannequin-y looking, or maybe they're just wearing masks. Maybe that's it.
I mean, it looked like that guy had like a motorcycle helmet, and the other ones seemed like masks, I guess.
Yeah. His looks
I guess that's the
most
point,
detailed.
right? Like, as an escape from society, the whole point is that like nobody can really identify you or whatever. You can just kind of be whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. But they're working here?
I don't know. I think they're participants.
Okay. It's like the Purge.
Like, they know you're trying to stop this whole loop thing, and
Yeah.
they're there to enjoy the loop.
I see. They're enjoying working as security guards?
I guess
Ooh.
that is true. Some of them are like digging stuff. And I don't know.
Yeah. But isn't that any job? A loop of monotonous tedium. Enjoy your,
Wake up every day, same old thing.
enjoy your loop, office worker.
This is a pretty tight groove.
Like their dress.
Eternalist.
Yeah.
That's what they're called in the subtitles. How did that guy not see that happen?
He's so committed to the
He's-
work.
Yeah, he loves shoveling.
That's how Norm Macdonald got into comedy. He needed a job when he was a young man, and he went and did one of those things where they just give you a labor job for a few hours, and he was shoveling something. And while he was shoveling, he would think of funny things, and then when they'd have their lunch break, he would say them, and people would laugh. He would just work so hard when he was working away to come up with funny things, and then eventually tried it out a comedy club and made so much money for 15 minutes of work compared to 8 hours of shoveling. And then went with that. I was trying to think the other day, like, what is the thing I like to do that I would just do and do and do, and I'm so obsessed with that. I do it kind of for free. I love to play music. I love to play games. And I love to talk about things. It's like, I'm not one of those people that can just listen to music endlessly. Sometimes when I'm making music or playing a lot of shows, I don't even really like listening to music. It's kind of distracting.
I mean, you're going to get burned out on whatever you do if you just keep doing it forever. Like,
That's true. Yeah,
There's going to have to be some challenge or change.
that's true. Oh, like when I listen to Quentin Tarantino do an interview, I mean, he's so obsessed with movies, watching movies, writing movies, having the movies in his head. But he was talking about how because he does everything, it's like he gets to just do the writing thing, and he's obsessed with writing for a long time. And then when he's really sick of that, it's okay. Now we gotta cast it. And that's really fun.
Oh, hack the turret.
Hack the turret! Hack the turret! Hack the turret! Where's the turret? Where's the turret? This guy here?
No, the turret was sitting right out. Yeah. Yeah, the delay.
Fuck him up. Free Star Warsy. Wake up, people. Oh. Why would the loopers have that?
Wake up, sheeple.
And earlier he said, why are they wearing masks?
What the fuck?
Head of security. What are they securing? Why are people... Where are the people? Secured from what? He's the head of security, and the security only exists to deal with the head of security going rogue.
Great. Starting the loop with my back.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like it's saying that you can do whatever you want, but then clearly you can't because there's a security team. Unless it's just the whole point is to protect the time loop stuff.
And the time loop stuff is being threatened by the head of security.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a bit of a loop itself. If you can see through it, you can hack through it. Hackers delights.
Okay. LPP. Where's the LPP?
Welcome to Black Reef. I'm Harriet Morris. To our beneficent backers, thank you for your generous contributions to the program. Eon values each and every one of you.
Going on the ground there.
Hard-working affiliates, thank you for your tireless efforts thus far and henceforth. Your blood is etched into the foundation of this island. Such classification is beneath us now, whether backer or affiliate, learned or streetwise. On Black Reef, we are all eternalists. Each of you is entitled to a mask, a new face.
Ah, there we go, the masks.
Together, we shall walk into eternity.
Okay, so they wear the masks like you had said for kind of an anonymity, something new. It's they're wearing it because of the.
Yeah. So they don't just like sort of. They're not like participants. Not like it's like a resort, but more like a place they live.
Yeah, like Rapture. All right, so then these seem to be the head people that we're going to be taking down, and they have superpowers. Okay, cool.
Head of security. No wonder these people want to kill me. Fuck.
Captain, my captain, you want your here safe to be your there safe, and now it is their safe, and you're up damn flat. Except Miss Mina told me you left the code. Default. Everybody knows our number is 2733. Hell, I got them tattooed above her left nip. The code to her heart. Tweak it. Tweak her nip. A number here, another there, until it's all again new. Alright. On Black Reef, knowledge is progress. You often need to return to location armed with new information. Ah, I see. Information Metroid.
Wait a fucking second. I made the LPP, which means it's in my flat back in fucking Updom.
He's kind of crying right now, Horky, that you can hear. He's like, fucking up them. Yes, I feel the same way too. Maybe the game is going to introduce shortcuts of some kind. Oh, I guess you just kind of whip
This
around.
game is actually more made for you. Like it knows exactly what you're gonna feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hate the backtracking. I hate the tedium. Especially for games I'm streaming, because it's... Oops, oops,
Think
oops,
I
oops,
maybe
oops.
sort of saw someone?
No? No go?
Oh, you could have taken the turret with you.
Oh, yeah.
Can you stay still for a sec?
Sadly gonna come on. There they are. Should have just marked them. I can see. Can't mark what can't breathe.
I like the watching you just slowly aim the gun over the top of the table and the guy's just staring at you.
Oh yeah, pee on me. Jolly Bay. Heritage Pastures. Each lambic. You know a lot about food. What's lambic? Oh, look at this guitar.
Alembic is like a fruit ale. It's like a fermented fruit drink. I guess not quite a cider. Oh, look at the Doom. They've got the Doom thing over there in that little arcade machine.
Oh, yeah.
They got a Caco Demon.
Oh, yeah, because they're Bethesda. That's cool. Oh, I like the way this glow comes out. Hell. Cool.
That's awesome.
That's awesome sauce. Alright, let's exit. I was worried that backtracking all the way out of here would have been kind of tedious, but they give you a little nostalgia. Just to tide yourself over. We'll give them something that looks like Doom. They'll think they're so clever to figure it out. Yeah, how the fuck do I get to it? Oh.
Yeah, because like at least during the downtime, if there wasn't something completely interesting you can at least just have conversation.
Like now. But also just, yeah, because I guess with Doom you just have to keep kind of ramping up the challenge and throwing different waves of people, different kind of enemies and stuff. So it's, but yeah, you can make things more challenging if you have a partner. Especially if they can revive you. I mean, Halo was so great for that. Doom.
Oh god, yeah, Halo was great.
But I wonder if Doom with co-op, there wouldn't be a split screen on that because they want things to be real fast and real pretty. So there's just no way they'd run a split screen, I wouldn't think. Well, I mean,
did you see the delayed Halo Infinite's co-op?
Oh, really? Oh, that's
like their campaign as a whole, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the multiplayer's gonna come on. That's gonna be free, which is fucked.
Yeah. I was grabbing the free Epic games.
And
forgot to go grab those.
Yeah, I haven't been pretty bad with grabbing Epic games. It's just like one more step for me to do.
2 every week, or well, usually it's like 1 or 2. Sometimes you get like 2.
And they've been pretty good ones too. I've always been pretty surprised. All right, so he's figuring out more about himself. He's security. They're all there. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They're kind of working. It doesn't seem like they're enjoying the place. It doesn't feel kind of like it's lived in. You know, I wish I would see them being debaucherous, but I think they thought, ooh, if we really want to show what people would be doing, it might not be pretty.
Yeah, that's something that's kind of missing because it feels like this was designed to like you're well after whatever like the peak enjoyment period was for these people who moved to this place.
Yeah, no, it's just boring. The loop. Okay, we need to go to our flat. So European. Oh, he looks so good there, that jacket. Yeah, I can kind of see, just taking a guess from this, where ACG Gamer, where he was saying he wasn't sure what it wanted to be. Because, yeah, I don't know if this is trying to be a mystery puzzle time loop thing.
Juliana, you there?
I don't know. We're doing a lot of backtracking.
I remember your name.
It's muddled a little bit.
Which so far has not felt tedious or anything, but I do feel like I haven't kind of like locked in and felt the loop of it. Oh, God. But it's still teaching us, right? Like, okay, now is our first nighttime cycle, and they're saying it's way more dangerous.
Yeah, and like we still got to see Juliana. You can play as her if you go, if you want to do the invasion of other games. But I think that's locked off until you get her in your game.
And what I like about this concept is that Arcane is known for doing environmental storytelling. So I guess it's a really natural evolution of like, what if the environments constantly change throughout these different times? Oh, this section here, I remember this from the trailer, the gameplay trailer, one of the first ones.
Yeah. I told you it was the same. It's the same segment though, but just different time of day, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you noticed that right away. I did not. It felt totally different to me.
Also, notice it was boarded up. I don't think it was like that in the earlier part of the day.
No, I don't think so either. He said, without really knowing.
We should take him alive and strap him with fireworks.
Yeah, use that beer bottle. Get a nice little distraction.
Beer bottle becomes an ear bottle with their ears.
That actually worked all right. Unless they were just already programmed to walk
Yeah.
off like that.
They were just done. We're done talking. Let's all walk in separate directions with our backs turned. We are warriors. Okay, go around, I guess.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ramblin' Frank. The sun is slowly setting over the cliffs of Black Reef, but don't fret. Our bag of wonders is far from empty. Turn your eyes to the bay now, with a special dedication from me to each and every one of you. A show that is thinking, breathtaking. It's gonna be
Yeah, it feels a little weird seeing like the way the enemies are styled because they're just like it's like somebody just spray paints them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they feel a bit Control-C, Control-V'd all over the place, just sort of sprinkled around. Nice.
Also, check out the like the Aurora kind of thing going around that little device. The big antenna thing.
Oh yeah.
Because you can really see it. Like, it looks like it has like this traveling through space kind of feel almost.
Looks like Northern Lights. Here? In this part of the world? At this time of year. Localized entirely in the Deathloop.
Can I see it?
No.
It does actually have a lot more danger. I'm noticing if the enemies have a lot of vantage points.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Like there's some guys off in the distance with a rifle. Although it doesn't look like he's doing anything. You'd think he'd notice. Just standing up there.
Well, the areas are so big that if you snipe people from far away, it doesn't really feel like they're gonna even be able to lock in on you and find out where you are or send reinforcements to the correct area.
Like that little guy in green standing up in that tall part. It just seems like they would have seen.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe during the development process, it'd be interesting if they always started off when the enemies are really good at seeing people and then they realize, like, it just doesn't work. We didn't...
Yeah.
But does that mean, like, okay, you just didn't give people the right tools to be super stealthy?
We don't know what the development was like.
That stuff I'd be so fascinated by for just during... Oh, there's your green guy. During the development process, what did you change in the gameplay, the difficulty, and like what were you surprised you needed to change?
Oh, somebody's spotting.
Yeah, it's an interesting blend of this sort of new concept of this death loop, this ambitious concept situation, then mixed with like really tried and true computer stealth action gameplay. Oh, that's the way they make it more interesting, is that every time you have to run through this, it's a different time of day. That's something. That breaks it up. Like really
I think the one thing is like it also feels somehow it's managed to feel like just a little bit empty. Oh, yeah, a turret locked on you.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that turret. Anytime you see those little blue, if you see radiating lines coming out and they're blue,
yeah,
not good.
Oh, okay, I thought some of those were just the cameras, but I guess yeah, the turret nailed me down.
Yeah, I guess they had planted one out there for you.
Cool. I could have grabbed that.
Yeah, and if you hack those, then I'll have to be shooting the enemies for you.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, he had a good spot up there.
But yeah, some of these areas feel almost a little bit conspicuously empty. Like this area that you're standing in. I know you killed a couple people there before, but I feel like there should be more.
And conspicuous in the fact that, like, oh, maybe at different times of the day, there's going to be a lot more. Perhaps.
Yeah, like there was a crowd of people out there in the morning time, I think.
Yeah. They're just all kind of hanging around, not really doing anything. Enjoying this.
Let's see, how can you get an angle? Oh, is there a turret still, or did they move it? Oh, it's there, I think. Like, look slightly to the right, and you might spot it. There it is.
There she is. There's. Oh,
Should come around from the right side, yeah.
This is profanity.
What is this? Some kind of Quebecois graffiti artist?
They are French. It's a French studio, so maybe that's the thing. It's like French, they would never be that distasteful. They're classy.
Yeah, it doesn't come off as like refined if you're so. Oh god, I can't see you still. Huh.
Commandeer. Here we go. Now I just wait. Ooh.
I like pulse noises.
Ah! Oh, this thing's pissed. You love me. Shoot them. Safe.
Oh, I wonder if you stood in the way, like in between it firing at an enemy, if that would hurt you.
Probably. Interesting. Because this is like a hit scan type shooting, right? Where you pull the trigger and it's there. So I wonder if I would assume it would go through you. If it was shooting more like big balls of things, I think it'd be different.
Well, it just depends on how they actually like whether they put some kind of logic there where it would, where it would even make any detection, or if bullets just don't apply if it's coming from a friendly source.
Sky daggers. So what's this one then? Final Fantasy?
We're not cool enough to get the reference.
No. But I like how it's level 1 was a very easy one of Doom, and this is the level 2 of that.
I'm gonna look it up and see anything.
Dragon Quest, maybe? Ah.
Sky daggers. I had a Facebook page for Nails by Sky Daggers.
Nails by Sky Daggers? What?
Like, do your nails.
Oh, I see. Sky daggers? Gross. Ew. Ew. Every woman loves to have a nice hand of painted daggers. Did I pick this guy up?
I think you have to deactivate it.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
The hold and turn off, yeah.
Deploy! Uh-oh. I'm moving.
Right when you needed it.
And open. Uh-oh.
I have to say, it is a little bit of a shame that these, like the better versions of guns, don't emit some kind of glow or something. Because I noticed, like, there's a rifle there, or a shotgun, I think. Yeah, the trencher. But it's like I couldn't tell. Is it a better one? Is it a common one?
And it is
until you actually mouse over it, or put your reticle over it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And I mean, and this is the world they've set up that wouldn't feel out of place to have a glowing. I mean, they have literal text floating in front of you that your character acknowledges. So was that being put there by somebody? I don't know. At first I thought, oh, maybe this is a simulation of some kind, but it seems like they've come to an island, so all this is real. Oh, I love the way that they, you can't hear it, Horky, but it's like a message where they're using different weapons. No, sorry, they're like plug and play different items, so they're going, it is problem if you are using fire in Updam. Uh-oh, we've got a highly intelligent enemy. Constantly training on the job to be ready. Limber. What are they up to? I'm gonna go up there and get stuck right next to them.
Bouncers. Great. Well, more than one way to crash.
I will set you
party.
free. Aw. That's supposed to be my stealth kill.
All wore the same masks. Shit.
Cool. Maybe come back later. All right. With the arcane games, I'm always interested in seeing the next area. They're really good with that. All right. Okay, so we're not going to go in there just yet. It would be nice to take over that turret, though. That's awesome. The ultimate. Great. Dorsey Manor. Alright, we'll come back later. Welcome, Waka. Yeah, buddy, still going. We gotta get to our apartment up there. Bring my turret. I'd say my few hour in review so far is that it feels like a solid arcane game. It's got a really interesting premise, and the mystery is still unfolding, and I'm still interested in the mystery. Nicely stylized. I haven't really clicked into like and feeling like I know the main sort of loop of it, but that's okay because of its design. Because of what it's trying to do. I like that there's a big light shining on his room. Hackers delight. Set up a little, I'm gonna put this here. Alright, you protect me. No, don't aim that way. My safe house is terrible. Yeah, I'd say mostly positive because I'm waiting for it to all kind of click in, and it hasn't felt like tedious or boring yet. So, session's just suspended. New messages. Colt has been suspended from the minicom system. If it's an error, contact us. Charlie eventually got around to completely locking you out of your minicom. Oh yeah. I thought those were candles. How dangerous. On the code, but someone's already been here. Maybe a previous version of myself has? Took your precious LPP. I'm too smart, too fast, too powerful, and you're just as slow and boring as ever. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just disappointed. Now you can do better. Or you can go fuck yourself. Whichever. Your call. I like how he looks at his hand as he does it.
Where's my LPP?
I'm not done. This isn't your show. It's mine. I run this place. You want out? You gotta go through me.
That what this is? Some sort of hostile job takeover.
Head of security protects the loop. The opposite of whatever it is you're doing right now.
Cool. So I'll just do your old thing then. What was that? Writing hacky bullshit for a bunch of dick bags, and I don't.
Looks like somebody came by to say hi.
I'm not finished yet.
I locked the doors so the two of you can get acquainted.
What? Doors.
2 little tunnels. Brilliant design, really, and all courtesy of the captain.
Wait, shit. Fuck this. Gonna lock my tunnels? Then I'll just have to unlock them.
Juliana may enter the district to hunt you down. When she invades your game, the tunnel exits are locked. Unlock them by hacking the local radio antenna. That's cool. So you're in this big sort of area, lots of places to hide. You gotta hack something to open it up. You can take her on. Replenish your reprisals by defeating her. That's pretty cool. Juliana only invades districts where a visionary is present, and you can only be invaded a limited number of times per loop. Okay. Okay, alright, so return in the morning. So I wonder if in the loops, are people going to do the same actions each time?
And a crap ton of eternalists who want to skull fuck you with a machete. Fun, right?
Alright, let's see what happens to Juliana.